Today's daily word about relationships. Been there, done that. You know, it seems to release is difficult when you've been invested, your life, your emotions, your thoughts, everything. And you may be called upon to release for numerous reasons. Your spouse passes, or somebody moves away, and as much as you hang on with emails and texts, it subsides a little bit with each passing year. So letting go is a spiritual practice, and we have to let go all the time. I mean, from moment to moment to moment, don't we? Don't we? Yes. So as I was thinking about what to talk about today, all of a sudden it occurred to me 4th of July is in the middle of this week, or it's Friday. I think it's Friday, coming up Friday. So I want to talk about freedom. When we think of the 4th of July, we think about celebrating our independence, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, our independence. And certainly we value our freedoms that we have in this country. Our freedom to express ourselves in peaceful ways. Our freedom to move about the country. So many freedoms that other places don't have. So that's something to protect and to pay attention to. But there is a greater freedom than the democracy we have in this country. And that freedom is the freedom of our own consciousness. Whew, I'm telling you what, if you want to meet a tyrant, my own thoughts about stuff, my own judgments. So this daily word, when it talks about, releasing this relationship or our relationships, that gets a lot easier if we're not judging. You know, Jesus taught us, use righteous judgments and judge not from appearances. And when I hear that, I think about this song. But people go, now, he's an asset. An asset. That's what he is. Yes. Because he's a child of God. Bless his heart. You know that song? Karen Taylor Good. He's a no good scum sucking worm of the earth. Bless his heart. Because I'm from the South. And in the South, you can say whatever you want about anybody as long as you end it with, bless his heart. Bless his heart. It's a funny song. She's a funny person. So, how do we look past appearances? How do we let go? How do we forgive? How do we keep from judging? Well, it's almost impossible. I learned in meditation, when I was meditating with the Buddhists, hanging out with them for a while, there's no such thing as absence of thought. There is only absence of the self. So, what is absence of the self? It is when we can watch the thoughts go by and not identify with them. The creative power of judgment is the true creative power. We might want to do a painting or a sculpture or a song or this or that, but judgment is where the rubber hits the road. That's the truth. We have an infinite field of intelligence, the quantum field. My definition for God is the unified field of intelligence that carries the vibration of pure love. And the result of that is peace. Peace. So the unified field of intelligence, it's out there. Do you ever have a thought and you think it's your thought and it's a darn good thought, but you don't do anything about it? Next thing you know, it's for sale on TV. And you think, that was my idea. Ideas are out there. Charles Fillmore would say they're in the ethers. In the ethers. And when we are receptive to certain thoughts, they come to us by virtue of our own vibration. So, that's the first thing to realize about the creative power of judgment. Thoughts are out there, and the higher your vibration, the purer your intention, the higher the caliber of your thoughts, of your thought life. Okay, we've heard our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Oh my gosh, be careful what you're saying, right? Well, every little thought does not necessarily generate a creation. It's when we attach ourselves to that thought emotionally that all of a sudden the vibration gets denser. And it's like, oh, we're not just swimming in a sea of little thoughts. We've caught a fish. That fish. All right, I care about this thought. I'm excited about this idea. Or I don't like what I'm seeing, and I'm upset, and I can't let it go. Either way, it's creative. It is creative. So, when we're in the vibration of peace, when we are the silent witness watching the little fish thoughts go by, everything's copacetic. It's when we get bent out of shape, when we start judging. Now, if something bugs you, what's that commercial? Bugs got you stressed. Yeah. If you are upset about something and you can fix it, then fix it. Fix it. But know that you cannot fix another person. No way. Several marriages can attest to that. I finally learned my lesson. So I say to Phil, you're the boss of you, and I'm the boss of me. And together we enjoy freedom, and we enjoy coming together by choice, not by habit, not by obligation. We come together by choice. So, back to judgments. You know, the function of the mind is to judge. It is to judge. We just don't judge harshly. And we try not to judge from the ego self. The ego self is always going to be the wounded self. It's always going to be the me self. You know, I, me, mine, all through the day, I, me. It's all about me. It's all about, oh, enough about me. Go on, tell me more about me, right? Tell me, me. When we make a judgment about somebody, or anything for that matter, we label it, we give it a name. A name. Well, he's the biggest, or she's the blah, blah, blah. You fill in the blank, whatever you want to do. And when we do that, we've made a decree about the nature of somebody or something. Name, metaphysically, means the nature of it. So we're literally creating the nature of something. You know, Jesus said, judge not lest you be judged. And the way that you judge other people is the way that you're going to be judged. And some people say, well, what goes around comes around. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the real thing about it is, it's coming from you. It's your consciousness being projected onto another person. So you've already got it. You spot it, you got it. So if there's a scum-sucking worm of the earth in your life, it's because it's in you. And you are perceiving that, and you are choosing to see that. Judge not by appearances. Okay, how do you look past appearances? Especially when our own values are so violated. We feel our freedom being pinched. How do we look past appearances? Well, we have to get out of our humanness. We've literally got to get out of our mind. Get out of your mind and step back and realize that everything in your life is about you. It is all about you. It's coming from you, and your vibration is attracting things to you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the loving, the peaceful. We choose. Choose this day whom you will serve, right? So I want to be free. I want to be free of this little up in my head. And most of it is up there because I heard it on TV, heard it in a love song. I was taught erroneously as a child to have prejudices and make judgments and to do this and do that. I have the power to let all that go. To let all that go. I do not want to live in judgment. The burden is tremendous. It is tremendous. So, if you're in an environment that is not peace, not love, walk away. Walk away. You may not feel that you can, but you can. What's the song say? You think that you can't, but you know that you must? Yes. Yes. And there is absolutely nothing that we are called to do as people that the Spirit doesn't go before us to prepare the path. Just takes the courage. So, my freedom, aside from playing in the ocean, my freedom is to really pay attention to what I'm creating unconsciously. You know, when you're doing something mundane, like washing the dishes, it used to be mowing the grass, and then this little voice just starts reliving all the past hurts, all the this and that, and you get a real nasty thing going, and you can just mow the heck out of the grass when that energy rises up, okay? I let the grass go. Pay attention, because it's all creating. Every single thing that we energize with our emotions becomes a solid experience. It becomes a solid experience because we live life emotionally, not in our heads. We can get in our heads, but real life is experienced through energy in motion. Emotion. So keep it on the up and up. Hang out with people who make you happy. Read good books, listen to good music, eat good food. It's the good life. And it's the freedom to be your soul in motion, in expression. And nothing can take that away from you. Nothing. That is freedom in the Spirit. And that is the best freedom. That is the only freedom that there truly is. That's it for now. I'll see. Yeah. Oh.